Okay, today we're going to be answering a question, as usual, that has come to us from the interwebs, one of the Facebook forums, if you will. This time, someone is asking, can I take the Oklahoma Self Defense Act handgun licensing class before turning 21? Basically, they're saying I'm 18 and I would like to take the class before 21 at some point, 18, 19, or 20, before turning 21, and then submitting all of the materials upon the 21st birthday, and then getting the license and being able to carry once turning 21. So that's basically the question. Can you take the class before you're 21 and then get your license in Oklahoma? So, long answer short, short answer long, however you want to look at it. The answer, of course, is yes, you can do that. In fact, there are some cases in which a person who is under 21, 18 and up, in that 18 to 21 area, can actually get a license. That would be basically people who are in the military. If you are active duty military, National Guard or reserves, or someone who is a veteran of any of those branches, you can actually get a handgun license in Oklahoma. There are also certain states, Maine, I believe, among others, actually issue handgun licenses to their residents at 18 and up. So if you have a license from one of those states, you can carry under 21 legally in Oklahoma with a license. Some of these other states also have non-resident licenses that are completely valid in Oklahoma as well, because Oklahoma does recognize all handgun licenses from all other states. But if we're talking about being an Oklahoma resident that does not have a military affiliation, what you would have to do is that, at any point you're able to take this class. The certificate that you get for taking that class from a licensed certified SDA instructor is good for 3 years. So if you were to take the class on your 18th birthday, I would recommend waiting a few days just to be safe. It's going to be good for 3 years. So once your 21st birthday shows up, you can submit this along with your SDA application and all of your other materials, your application fee, and your fingerprints, your passport photos. You can submit all of this and your payment to the OSBI. They will process that and get it to you. You will get your handgun license. You will be good to go. So that's basically how that works. So absolutely, you can take the class before you are 21 in Oklahoma. But again, just like with the situation we had with constitutional or permitless carry in Oklahoma, how we were recognizing, as we do now, recognizing the licenses from all other states, and the question comes up, well, other states had constitutional carry. Like Vermont has always had constitutional carry. They've never had licensing. And then other states throughout the United States, there were, 13, 14 other states before Oklahoma that had constitutional carry, and we recognized that. So we were looking at a situation and scenarios where people from other states would come to Oklahoma, and basically they would have rights and privileges that Oklahoma residents did not. So with that being said, this is me on my soapbox. We in Oklahoma, we really should talk to our elected officials, our state representatives, and our senators about lowering our age for licensing from 21 to 18 because of these issues with these states that issue licenses to their citizens and their residents at 18. Because again, we're having people from these places that are able to come into our state at a younger age, and they're able to carry legally, whereas people aren't able to do that live in Oklahoma. Of course, federal law being the supremacy clause, federal law superseding state law and whatnot. Being younger than 21, you're still not able to legally purchase or possess handguns or the ammunition for handguns until you're 21, but still you would be able to carry these things. So that is sort of a gray area there, but still it's something to think about. And of course, with the veteran issue and with the people in the military, your military ID, we do still have military carry on the books, where we allow people who are in the military, actively serving either in active duty or in the Guard Reserves. That military ID functions just like a handgun license. For as far as the Oklahoma Self-Defense Act is concerned, military ID is a handgun license. So there is that as well. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Another way that somebody can have a legitimate handgun license in that 18, 19, 20-year-old range without going through the licensing or the training. So there you have it, folks. That's those are your options. So yes, people who are under 21 can take the class. You get the certificate. Again, it's good for 3 years. When you do reach 21, when you're eligible to actually get the handgun license, again, just get all your materials together, submit it to the USBI, either put it in an envelope and mail it in, or you can submit all this online now, and it's a done deal. Just submit the payment for whether or not you want the 5-year or the 10-year license, and who knows what the turnaround time will be when the time comes. Right now, it's a very, very quick turnaround, but when the time comes, who knows? It could be it could be 3 weeks, it could be 3 months, it could be even longer. Who knows? But hopefully by then, as days go by, constitutional carry will be a lot more constitutional than it is right now, and it won't be that much of a turnaround. Who knows? Anyway, that's what we have. That is the definitive answer at this point. But as we move forward, things change. Legislation it's a moving target. Things are always evolving on the legal front here in Oklahoma, as well as throughout the rest of the United States. Keep fighting for our Second Amendment rights. There are people out there that are working diligently night and day to take them away from us. So the price of liberty is eternal vigilance, and that's my final word on that. So if you like the content of the videos and you find this to be useful, by all means support us in what we do. Support us on Patreon, patreon.otap.com, and of course we're on YouTube, youtube.otap.com as well. That's the shortcut to that. So go over there, like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, tickle that bell, get those notifications, and that's all we have for you. If you have more questions about gun laws in Oklahoma, make a comment, email it in, whatever you need to do, we will address them. All right, that's all we have for you. Thank you.